Okay, so today we're going to talk about inequality word problems. So we've got some inequalities being represented here in story form. We're going to read through them and try to figure these out. But the key thing here is we need to write, solve, and graph the inequalities with the interval notation. So we've got a few things we need to do. We need to write the inequality, solve it, graph it, and do the interval notation. So let's start by looking at number 2 here on your worksheet. So number 2, let me zoom out a little bit so we can see the whole story. All right, so number 2, Mrs. Smith goes out to eat for lunch. She wants to eat less than 700 calories. She orders a turkey sandwich that is 380 calories and wants to eat pickles for the rest of her calories. Each pickle is 10 calories. How many pickles can she eat? Okay, so let's go through, and again, anytime you have a story problem, we need to pay attention to all the important information. So first of all, right off the bat, with inequalities, we want to figure out whether we want more or less than whatever our answer is in the end. She wants to eat less than 700 calories. Okay, so she wants less than that. So that tells us basically how our alligator is going to eat. She ate 380 calories from her sandwich, and then she wants to have pickles for the rest. So basically, she wants to figure out how many pickles she can have. And each pickle is 10 calories. So how we'd set it up is 700 is her total, right? She wants to eat less than 700. So that 700 needs to be bigger than anything she eats. She ate 380 calories, and then she wants to add pickles onto that. We don't know how many pickles she's going to eat, so that's going to be my variable. X is my pickles. Okay? And then I know that each pickle is 10 calories. So the remainder of this would be 10 times the number of pickles that she eats, right? So 10x. That would be my inequality. That's one thing I need to do. Now I need to solve it. So first thing I do to solve this is I'd minus 380 from each side. Minus 380. It's going to give me 10x is less than 320. And then I would divide by 10. Right? Did I do that right? Where is it? That's too much. 320, 380. No, that's right. 320 plus 380 is, yeah. Okay. So now I can see that she has the ability, anyway, to eat 32 pickles or less. Okay, so just because she can eat 32 pickles doesn't mean she's going to eat 32 pickles. But if she wanted to fill out the remainder of that 700 calories, she could eat 32 pickles, less than 32 pickles. If she ate exactly 32 pickles, she'd be at 700, so that won't work. So it has to be less than 32 pickles. So that's one answer, and then to graph it, we would have our number line, 32. This would be an open circle because she can't actually eat 32, right? And it would have to be less than 32. Okay, then our interval notation would be negative infinity and 32 in parentheses, right? Now, obviously, you can't have less than 0 pickles. So, I mean, that's where you could make this a compound, but to make things simple, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to do the normal individual. We made these kind of simple inequalities, so you don't have to worry about overthinking it too much. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's look at this one down here, number 5. Miss Waite wants to say something positive to more than 50 students a day. If she has already said something positive to 23 students, how many students will she say something positive to? And that's the wrong 2, but all well. Okay, so let's go through this and figure out. So her goal is to say something positive to more than 50 students a day. So she wants to say it to more than 50 students today. So if she said it to 50, that wouldn't work, right? Because she wants to say it to more than 50. So it has to be more than 50. She has already said it to 23 students. How many students will she say something positive to? So 50 is her goal, right? And she wants to say something more than that. So this side needs to be bigger, right? Because that has to be the less than side, because she wants more than that. She has already set it to 23, and then however many students left is what I don't know, right? So that's going to be my x, is the remaining students. So this is just a one-stepper, right? You minus the 23, and she's going to say it to more than 27 students. Okay? So she's going to do more than 27 students is what she's going to say. So when we graph that, we'd have 27 be an open circle. It's going to go to the right because she's saying it to more than 27 students. And then the interval notation, the least number would be 27, greatest number would be infinity. She can say positive things all day long if she wants to, right? She's got that ability. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Let's do Mr. Tally here. So Mr. Tally has a cell phone that costs $60 per month plus $10 for every gigabyte of data downloaded. What is the limit of gigabytes that he can download to stay under his monthly budget of $100? So he wants to stay under his monthly budget of $100. So 100 would be greater than what he's going to do. So it's $60 plus however many data or how many gigabytes he downloads, right? And for each gigabyte, it's $10. So it'd be 10x. And then you would, again, solve it. So minus the 60 be 10x is less than 100. And then you divide by 10, less than 40. Divide by 10, and you'd get x is less than 4. So he can basically download 4 gigs before he's tapped out. And it says he wants to stay under his monthly budget, so he can't actually download 4 gigs. He could do like 3.9999, but anything at 4 or above would be $100 or more. So it wouldn't be under his budget. So it's a regular inequality symbol. If it had been equal to, it'd say it'd be like hit his monthly budget or less or whatever, right? So that would be the equal sign. So x is less than 4 gigabytes. And then we do our graph. 4, it's going to be an open circle, and it's going to go to the left. So our interval notation should be negative infinity and 4, all in parentheses. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, ask your teachers. We're here to help. We want to help, and we'll see you out there, guys.